6 minutes on Vladimir Putin and nuclear weapons. No big deal, right? Just the fate of the world hanging in the balance. But seriously, why does Putin keep bringing up nukes? And what does it have to do with his complicated, and let's be honest, hostile relationship with the West? Let's break it down. First, some context. Putin wasn't always the stern, Bond villain-esque leader we know today. When he came to power in 1999, he actually seemed open to working with the West. Russia was struggling post-Cold War, and many hoped Putin would modernize the country and improve relations. Spoiler, that didn't happen. Instead, Putin's attitude toward the West took a nosedive, faster than my hopes during Monday mornings. Why? Two reasons: NATO and humiliation. After the Soviet Union collapsed, NATO expanded eastward, welcoming countries that used to be part of Moscow's sphere of influence. To the West, it was about supporting democracy. To Putin, it was a slap in the face. He's called NATO's expansion a direct threat to Russia's security. And then there's the humiliation. Putin often talks about the disaster of the Soviet Union's collapse, not just economically, but psychologically. Imagine going from superpower to global punchline. For Putin, rebuilding Russia's strength isn't just about politics, it's personal. So how do nukes fit into this? Well, for Putin, nuclear weapons are the ultimate "don't mess with me" card. Russia has the world's largest stockpile of nukes, more than 5,000 warheads, and Putin isn't shy about reminding the world they exist. Every time tensions rise, whether it's Ukraine, NATO drills, or sanctions, Putin hints at nuclear retaliation. It's like his version of saying, "Don't make me turn this car around." But why does he keep doing it? 3 reasons. 1, it's about power. By flexing his nuclear muscles, Putin sends a message. Russia may not be an economic giant, but militarily, still a big deal. 2, it's a deterrent. He knows the West doesn't want a nuclear war, so these threats keep everyone nervous. And 3, it's domestic politics. Putin uses this rhetoric to rally Russians around the flag. The West wants to destroy us, he says. But don't worry, I've got nukes. It's fear-mongering, but it works. But let's be clear. Nuclear weapons aren't just another tool in the toolbox. They're the ultimate last resort. Even Putin knows that a nuclear strike would spark global chaos and probably end his own regime. So, does that mean we can relax? Not exactly. Russia's nuclear arsenal includes tactical nukes, smaller battlefield-sized weapons. These are the ones experts worry about. If Putin feels cornered, say in Ukraine, he might consider using one to scare the West into backing off. It's a terrifying scenario. Let's just hope he doesn't hit the nuclear button while ordering coffee. 1 tactical nuke, 2 sugars please. So, what's Putin's ultimate goal? He's not just waving nukes around for fun. He wants to rewrite the post-Cold War order, restore Russia's influence, and keep himself in power. Nukes are his leverage, his way of saying, "Respect me or else." And honestly, it's working. The West is walking a fine line between supporting Ukraine and avoiding escalation. It's like playing chess against someone who keeps threatening to flip the board. Here's the bottom line. Putin's nuclear rhetoric is scary, but it's also strategic. He's not a madman pressing buttons at random. He's a tactician playing a dangerous game of brinkmanship. The question is, how far will he go? And what's our role in this? To stay informed, stay calm, and remember fear fuels his power. So don't panic, but maybe keep an eye on the news. Just in case. That's it for today's deep dive. If you found this helpful, or at least less terrifying, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Putin would actually use nukes, or is it all just talk? Let me know below. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and let's all hope the world doesn't end before my next upload.